ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 23 of the TBD Gaming Podcast. As per usual, I'm your host Harry, and joining me again is Adri. Welcome back.
Yo, what's up?
I realized something on your finger. You want to show people your finger? It's the only time when it's
Yeah.
appropriate to show the finger. Oi! Oh shit, I was about to say that. Oh, it's the only time to show the finger. The correct finger.
The correct figure.
Yeah, just so you guys know, just so you guys know, in case you don't know, basically the finger means that we have already voted. Today's election day. We anticipated that the country's gonna be riots, people throwing molotovs everywhere, but apparently that didn't happen.
Well,
That would be fun for effect, for views, but it's
No.
not good for our personal safety, so let's not
Yes.
do that.
exactly.
Who knows? Stay tuned until the end. Who knows? Okay, so let's start off as per usual. What have we been playing over the past week since we are up. We went up last week as well. So what have you been playing over the past 7 days?
Oh, wow, what have I been playing? The last week you saw me, I was just started God of War, and now I'm still in the middle of God of War. Did a
How
lot
many
of,
hours
they have
already? How many hours do you play?
the 26 hours already.
Okay.
Yeah,
26, okay.
I'm doing whatever side quest I found. I just do it. It has more side quests than I thought than the first 2018 game, which is great lah. Which is great. It's. I think they give you more side quests than Xenoblade ever gave. Well, no,
Oh, shit,
Xenoblade would
okay.
have more side quests, but the frequency you find the side quests in God of War is even more. Like I was going to focus on one side quest, and then I reached this area where the side quest is, and then suddenly there's another side quest at that area where I'm supposed to find the side quest, and I end up doing that first, and then it's like because they're all connected in the same place. So it's like that. That's where most of my hours are, just doing the side quests where they just appear out of nowhere. I end up doing all the side quests where my main side quest was there, and then I found another side quest, and then it just keeps piling up, and I end up doing it because they're all in the same area. So that's where most of my hours are for God of War, not the story. Though the story is very compelling. I have to admit, it's they improve a lot in the transition. You know they did the one camera thing that it doesn't no loading screens whatsoever, right? They even made it even better in God of War Ragnarok. I'm like, wow, the transition between Atreus and Kratos was like, wow, it's very very seamless, and they so well done. I can't believe that happened on the PS4. I'm playing on the PS4.
Oh yeah, you're playing on the PS4. I was
So,
wondering. Oh
yeah,
shit, I thought PS5 sounds about right. Okay, PS4.
yeah,
PS4.
but it looks so good on the PS4 also. It's amazing how this game is running. It's not even as loud. My PS4 is not as loud as I thought it would be. So that's another impressive thing from Santa Monica Studios. So yeah, right now I hope I get to finish within the next few days before the end of the month, and finally finish up on the Xenoblade right after that, or even in between there when I feel like too much God of War Ragnaroking was a bit too much. So yeah, trying to finish it before the Game Awards, December 9th. December 9th or 10 for us? Should be
I'm not sure.
10, right? Oh, should be 9. We did that. So yeah, so far I think I can finish it by next week because it's shorter than Xenoblade. So I'm looking forward to how this Kratos art and overall.
Cool. So I can't wait to hear you more from you when it comes to maybe the ending. Maybe you can tell me, is there more of a chance? Maybe you can conclude whether is there more of a chance for a new era of God of War to come out. Maybe
Okay,
Kratos
let's go.
give pass on the mantle to the son, or maybe someone else completely new. Who knows?
Yes.
For
Yep. True.
my case, I maybe just two games to highlight. Finish Signalis. Signalis,
Oh,
the
you
game that I mentioned.
nice.
I've streamed that for like 5 times. Just realized it's like so each time I stream is like 2 hours, so it's around 10 hours now. So by the end, when I finish the game, they would actually tell you the data, how long you played. Yeah, sounds about right, around 10 hours. I guess I explore quite a bit because the average people play is around 6 hours. But I can tell you
Mm.
that the game is really good. As I mentioned previously, it's pretty much top-down, pixel-ish Resident Evil set in a
But
foreign world where the android humanoids are corrupted and then killing other people in a base, basically.
oh,
So it
it's on
is,
Game Pass. You played this on Game Pass,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, you should give it a go. It's actually really fun. Um,
Mm.
they did a very
Maybe I'll
good,
try. I'll try.
yeah, they did a very good job of making you conserve your ammo, making sure that you save your ammo. It's not like you run and gun can kill everything. You can. I realized I made a big decision, make a big mistake later on. Maybe later on that, oh, actually there's the weapons ammos are very scarce. So I still managed to do it. Like I still managed to do it, and then apparently there's a lot of different endings as well. Depends on how you progress through the game.
Oh,
They,
interesting.
yeah, they even did like this the very annoying thing where they track how many times you save.
An
Uh,
annoying thing.
because
Oh,
I
geez.
because I like to save. If I pass by or something, I'll just save because I always very scared that, oh, if the next room is full of difficult enemies, right, and then I'm not able to escape, right, then
Hmm.
that's it. Then I lose the time that I played because I don't think there's autosave. Yeah, you have to manually save.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, it's the traditional
yeah,
Resident Evil style.
yeah. But it's not based
Okay,
on
okay.
it's not, they don't have like ink ribbons lah. But they do have like you just have to manually save lor, in
Hmm.
in a spot in a room, just like Resident Evil, you know. So you can't just save anywhere. So Scenario is pretty fun. It's really cool. They got like the fake ending. Then I play. Actually, there's more to that game. So definitely give that a go. And I also, speaking of finishing games, I also just finished Days Gone a few hours ago.
Oh,
Um,
okay. That's nice.
um, that game is huge, very huge. I think that's one of the problem I have with the game where there are moments when the game actually is about to finish. I thought it's about to
Uh-huh.
finish, then they just open up a new place. Then they just open up another
Oh,
new place. I'm like, when are you
right.
gonna end? Okay, I enjoy playing the game. The world is big. This is the kind of game I love. Got crafting, got surviving. You're not Superman. You are not superhero. Um, you are basically surviving. But then your story just don't know when to end. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's a situation where it's too much of a good thing. Then you get diminishing returns. So
Right. I see. I see.
yeah, so yeah, no, so end up I enjoy the game. There's still a lot of end game stuff to do. The horde mode is actually pretty fun. Where one of the main highlight is that a bunch of zombies come after you.
Hmm.
I did a few rounds. It's stressful. It's very, very, very stressful. So
Wow.
you have to plan well, and I'm not really good at planning. So yeah, but that's about it. I put up everything.
Okay.
Everything seems fine, but it just doesn't seem to be enough. When you check through YouTube, you saw some other people play, right? How do they do it? It makes you wonder, how do they do it?
How did it do?
Yeah. But then I want to give it a try. I think I want to keep the game for a little while longer. Then maybe I'll try some other Sony games. I'm not sure if Last of Us is gonna come. I want to try another of their zombie game, which is Last of Us lah. So hopefully they pour it over lah, or else maybe I'll try Uncharted or something.
If they were to port over, I think they would try to port over part one instead of the old PS3, PS4 version.
Yeah, I mean, I
Mm.
yeah, I just want to play more of these narrative-driven zombie games to see how that goes. Yeah, but that's pretty much me. Signalist and Days Gone. Let's move on to our very first topic of the day. Okay, let me open up. Okay, just so you guys know, for the first one and two topics will not be that much, a bit smaller topics.
Okay.
And then the last topic, which is about the Game Awards, will take a little bit more time because we are sharing our votes. We are what I was called unveiling our votes. So don't come at us if anything happens. Topic number one. Let's talk about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm not sure have you
Uh,
been up to date on what's happening to the game. It's I think this is a first of Pokemon series where it's truly open world, but with that comes with its own problems because apparently that the game launched a few days ago. I think 1 or 2 days ago. Very big launch even in Malaysia. A lot of lines and stuff like that. But the game is apparently being plagued by massive performance issues, and I have been seeing a lot of glitches. Whereas under certain circumstances, you can actually make your character giant when he or she is sitting on the bike. Um, so that's pretty fun. I think this is the very first Pokemon game with a bunch of glitches where the characters can actually what's the technical term? You drop down to the void. Um,
the clipping,
Clipping, is it? Basically,
yeah,
you don't.
to
Yeah, you just go
the
down to the void
body.
lah. You just
Yeah.
go down to the void lah. And then a lot of technical glitches, something things like pop in things. There are assets, graphical assets that's supposed to be there but it's not there. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. But then it comes to the reason why I want to bring up this issue, this topic is just want to get your opinion. Is do you think that this is another proof that um the ambition that the Pokemon company wants to make is no longer able to be fulfilled by the hardware itself, which is the Switch? Because we all know this is not a debate or whatever. We all know the fact that the Switch is not as powerful as a PS5 or the Xbox Series. You know, it's more. I think it's either the same with PS4, Xbox One, or
Mm-hmm.
less. I'm leaning towards that, same or less. Do you think that is it because of the hardware, or is it because of the game itself, which is not software lah, which is not optimized? Because I want to put into consideration, we have games that are considered technical marvels that runs fine on the Switch without glitches. Breath of the Wild, The Witcher 3,
Yeah. Mm.
basically just keeps on going on. Near Automata, which apparently runs really well. These
Mm-hmm.
games, I would say, actually, it's more ambitious than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but they don't have as much glitches when they launch. So I'm just wondering. I'm a bit confused. As in, what do you think? As in, is it the game itself, or is this the Switch itself? What do you think?
I think it's really optimization lah for this game because I don't know if they have the same thing as Arceus. Arceus, I think, ran well on
Hmm.
their side, so it wouldn't be excusable for this game to not run very well unless they were really rushing it. Then I think they might skip a few hurdles to get to reach the deadline from Nintendo. I don't know, but seeing that, it wouldn't be the Nintendo Switch fault because it's already proven some high end looking games can run really well on Switch, like Doom and Doom Eternal, like you said, Witcher. But then, as you notice, some of these are from different teams. Like Doom Eternal had what Panic Button, Rocket League also. Witcher had somebody else, but near Platinum, I think Platinum near Eternal was able to optimize it well. But then again, Nier is also an old game, but it's still a better looking game than Scarlet and Violet.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel, yeah, back to my statement. Yes, I think that's a bad optimization.
Oh, suddenly I have glasses. Surprise. I said that I think it's something on Pokemon Company's side in optimizing Scarlet and Violet, probably to rush in for the release date. Because earlier this year they released Arceus, right?
Yeah.
So not. I think they have the same team to handle it,
Hmm.
and maybe that's why they were rushing it for Silent Violet. They could have leave it like what another year, maybe that could have worked out because they already released. Arceus is probably. Hey, they also have Shining Diamond,
The remake of
the remake,
Diamond and
right?
Pearl.
Yeah, Diamond Pearl. That one was last year December, right? Last year
Mm-hmm.
December, and
Arceus comes
then
second.
that
Yep.
January, yeah, January February they had Arceus, and then Scarlet and Violet. So they might have different teams to settle in, but that doesn't give an excuse that they probably had a lot of time to optimize it further before the release date. So I think probably something happened like behind the scenes of the optimization because they could done it. They could have done. They proven it with Arceus
Yeah,
and all that. So yeah,
I agree that they could, but I don't think they can. Mainly because Pokemon has become an annual thing. The Pokemon company machine, the Pokemon brand machine, right, doesn't stop. It's automated already. I think.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Even if the game wants to stop, other elements such as the plushies came back already. Apparently, he's not sleeping.
He's not sleeping. It's okay. He'll sleep.
The trading card won't stop. The plushies won't stop.
Mhm.
The
That's
anime
true.
doesn't stop. Because anime, if I'm
Yep.
not wrong,
Yep.
is
Yep.
already just stopped at Sword and Shield. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
this is so because they're not going back to Diamond and Pearl. So the next thing, of course, is they're not going to Arceus. I'm pretty sure. So the
Right.
next thing
Right.
is pretty much Scarlet and Violet already. So if the game
Yeah.
delayed, that means the anime
Mm.
got a delay. That means the plushie have delayed. That
Mm.
means the
Yes. Yes.
trading card have to delay. So that means less the period of basically the time when the money is supposed to come in got delayed as
Mm.
well.
Ini apa?
When that happens, then
Sorry.
the
Please.
no
Ini
worries.
apa?
When when that happens, then the um what's it called? The shareholders won't be happy lah. Let's just put it this way. I think it's a move where it's supposed to be supposed to please the shareholders lah. So no matter how they have to get it done, I think a lot of times, right, when a game is very buggy, performance issue, right, it's because uh, the devs don't have time to optimize it. Then they have to push it up because they met the deadline already. They have to put it up. I think that's where I come from, lor. Yeah. So what do you think? Yup.
Yes, I think I agree. Yeah, when you mentioned the anime and all that, I totally forgot. I think, yeah, good boy. Hold on. He's giving his input. All right, good boy. Okay, Daddy nak cakap dengan friend jap. Okay, all right. So when you mentioned the anime, okay, bye, good night. He used to pay himself. Oh my god, a miracle.
Oh shit! Okay, it's starting already, man. It's starting, man. The plant, the thing, the fruit you planted, right? The seed you planted, right? As you're bearing fruit already. Congratulations.
Wow, he's on. He's on. I will show this part of the podcast to my son. No, wait, he didn't
Unless
close
he
the
comes
door.
back.
I'll be right back. All right, all right. Sorry, sorry. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, when you mentioned the anime, I totally forgot that the anime was following like a season behind the game, right? Usually it's like after, let's say, Sword and Shield like came out like two years ago, or maybe a year after that. Then Ash finally goes to the Galar region, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so right now they definitely won't go back to Diamond or Pearl region, or probably won't even go back in time. They probably do a spin-off, like an Arceus spin-off anime. But yes, they would need Scarlet and Violet to come out, so it will be in tandem with the anime, right? All the media. Yeah, because those anime in the game has been syncing up since ever, right? Since the beginning when the game came out. So losing that sync doesn't make sense. It will feel a bit weird for a long time Pokemon fans or even new ones because at the time when Scarlet Violet come out, when you have new fans come in and they want to watch the anime, it will be like, oh, it's exactly like Scarlet and Violet, like I played in the game. So what if if they delay and then um, the anime still moves on, then it kind of the first exposure of the Pokemon would be first time in the anime, which is a bit weird because usually we exposed to the game first, right? It's been like that since Red, Blue, and Yellow. So changing media to make the anime being the first one to have for us to experience the new Scarlet Violet region would be a bit different
Yeah.
if they could. So I would agree if they have so that means my theory that they were rushing it is kind of correct because they have to follow what the anime is doing, what the other media is doing,
Yeah.
other cross media. That's the downside of cross media, I feel, right?
Yeah.
Because if you want to make it in sync, it's going to be different teams, different heads, different creative input or whatever. So yeah, but I give props to Pokemon Company now for keeping up since then until now. So I give props for them now.
Yeah, I think this is more of it, like what you mentioned, which is a good thing. Where it's a disadvantage of cross media because it's a whole machine where different teams working on different things, but for the same purpose.
Uh-huh.
You can't be the one that slow down. I can definitely understand this wholeheartedly because, like, for my case, right, for my work, like we're doing on social media marketing and stuff. Um, Sometimes the posters or below the, I mean, the basically the printed materials are already up and running and stuff like that. Whatever do
Uh-huh.
on digital has to be up as well, regardless of whether things are rushing or not. So I definitely
Yeah.
can sympathize lah, but it's still kind of a shitty thing lah that to happen where when performance issue glitches actually happen. It just shows that they're actually out of time. So but it's Pokemon lah. It's Pokemon Company. People still love Pokemon, so hardcore fans will still okay with it. But I'm just wondering, maybe after this they might need to rethink how they want to do this better. Maybe get someone else more professional to do it. Maybe I heard someone say
Mhm.
let Monol self give it a hand. That would be fun.
Oh,
That would be actually be fun.
mm.
They don't have to.
It's already proven. It's proven they can do really good open world games already. So getting
Yeah,
Monolith to help out with Pokemon, that would be very interesting.
yeah, that
That
would
will
be
be
actually
very
be
very
nice.
interesting.
Imagine that, man. Imagine that, man.
Hmm.
Ooh, Jesus, because it's pretty much like that already, where there's monsters around. Uh, um, Plus the monsters are still roaming around when you're fighting compared to Pokemon, where the monsters are roaming around, but when you throw a ball and you want to catch a Pokemon, right? The whole thing zooms in to that
Uh,
battle. So in a way, it's not as demanding as Xenoblade. And Xenoblade is a very well optimized game. So maybe let's for the next time give it a try. They already done most of everything, so they have their hands on most of everything. So
yeah,
give
that
it a
would be
go.
great.
Give it a go.
They
Model
finished
soft.
Xenoblade Chronicles. They already finished the Xenoblade Chronicles trilogy, so maybe the next one they would help out. The next Pokemon game, they're already working on it. Maybe we never know.
Hey, actually,
We
no,
never
no, no.
know.
I take back what I said. I need them to port Xenoblade Chronicles X. I want to play
Oh
that
yeah,
game.
they should do that. I want to play that game. I want to freaking play that game.
I want to play that. I want to play that. Okay, let's move on to topic number two. This is something in
All
your
right.
right up your alley. I assume that you've seen the video.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Okay, so basically, we're talking about the Square Enix has released a video, basically highlighting the changes that they are making for the remaster of Crisis Core, which is under Final Fantasy VII Reunion.
Uh-huh.
They actually list out quite a bit lah. Music changes, upgrade to the battle system. Apparently the summons looks way better. I can actually see that. Um, yeah, and plus a lot of other stuff lah. So basically, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with all the stuff that's being made, or do you think, or is there a specific thing that you want them to change? You hope that they will improve on that they haven't announced yet, maybe.
Oh, I'm actually pretty impressed with what they did. But even the trailer didn't show much though. The PSP footage to the
Oh yeah, so a
HD
few only,
one,
right? A few only, right?
the transition so fast. Like, I couldn't tell if it's. I mean, it's pretty jarring to see which one is the PSP and the HD one. But I wish they would like take a frame and then just do the PSP thing and the
Oh
HD thing
yeah.
together. I'll be freaking impressed. I saw the Bahamut one, which is wow, geez, they really upped it up. The the it's is so different. It,
Mm-hmm.
it, it feels like they did it on the ground up, but at the same time still retain that Crisis Core charm throughout the years before. So yeah, pretty impressed. I can't wait to see this in the Switch though. Like, how they even optimize this for the Switch. The one in the trailer they show is a PS5 footage, which already looks good. So I want to see how it looks, even how it really optimized even on the Switch, because that is like when it comes to game development, right? I think I mentioned this many times. Like, it will need to do the dominator of the console system, which is in this case is the Switch, which is the less power hungry requirement, right? So they
Mm-hmm.
really had to build from the Switch one and then up to the PS5 or Xbox Series graphics. So if they could run this on the Switch, then everything then and with this graphic that they show on the trailer, then I'm already pretty impressed already with what they showed.
I
So
do.
I wish they would have a Nintendo Switch version though.
Yeah, they haven't shown the
Oh, for
Switch
this one.
version. The only info that we got, which is an image that they shared on Twitter, where they show the resolution and the frame rate. Apparently, the Switch is
Oh yes, I saw that.
720p regardless of handheld or docked, and it's 30 FPS, which for me, 720p in on handheld is fine, which is totally fine.
Uh-huh.
For me personally, like
That's
I say, I'm
fine.
not a graphic guy. 720p on dock also, I'm totally fine. But obviously, there's no denying that it's the low, so-called the lessest when it comes to other of the ports lah, other versions lah.
Yep.
Because
Yeah, yeah.
I think it has the least resolution, but in terms of frame rate, I think it's the same as the PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox One consoles. So that's pretty much okay lah. I mean, since the Switch is pretty much on the same level as the previous gen, right? But PC no need to say that. PC you can just you can just put up anything you want. You want to go to 4K, 8K. I'm not sure if that's gonna
Yeah.
work, but do what you need to do on that.
I saw that. That was crazy, man. The PC graphic, like, whoa, wow, geez, they really up it up for this game.
I mean, Square Enix lah. Square Enix when it comes to their Final Fantasy stuff. I think Final Fantasy stuff is where they showcase their graphical capabilities. Whereas games like Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategies, where they try to be a bit more different. Different,
Uh-huh.
I would say different.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm excited to play because I don't have good memories with FF7 itself, the old one, because I jumped to 7 when after I played finish 9.
I see.
So it's a
And 9 is
blocky.
the superior one.
Yeah, I mean, I love the story more lah. I'm just basically a more of a sword shield knights medieval guy lah. Compared to
Right.
the
Okay.
realistic industrial modern setting. Because I feel like guns is just cheating. I feel like guns is just cheating. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed as well. Mostly the summons. I want to see more of the summons. The summons actually look pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, true.
Um,
They mentioned new cinematics for that one.
yeah, they have to. I'm pretty sure if there's anything they can like up the graphic, it has to be a summons. The summons is like their summons, right? Is almost like it's as iconic as the monsters in Monster Hunter. I feel
Yes,
right. I
yes,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, You will remember their main characters. That's true, but their mainstay has always been their summons. So a lot of fancy graphics and stuff, right, usually come from the summons. And then the more popular names are usually from there as well. How many people don't know Bahamut? The Bahamut is like everywhere, even in Diofield Chronicles. There's one freaking Bahamut right there. So and FF6. That's out of left field, right? I haven't bought it yet. I want to buy it yet. I want to see if there's any other other summons that's there, like Shiva or something like that. But I don't think so. And the fact that they are doing a mode in FF16 where they have like the summons actually fight each other like Street Fighter style. I mean like King of the Monster versus that's pretty cool. I don't know how they do it, but okay. I'm gonna watch. I want to see how that works. So yeah, I guess we both can say that we're actually excited for this lah. Again, these are all very cosmetic upgrades. We still maybe we might have to play ourselves in order to see whether is this really a remaster, or is this a bait and switch kind of situation where they incorporate what has happened with the remake. I'm more leaning towards the latter where they actually change stuff suddenly maybe
follow the remake.
Maybe something when everyone's like shooting at the very last scene where everyone's like shooting at it's about to shoot at Zack. The bullets all come out slow-mo. It's about to hit him already, and suddenly someone just jump down or something like that, just and then pull him away or something. Pull it to a new dimension. Who knows? That would be fun though. That's our thought on the FF7 Reunion Crisis Core.
So which platform are you getting? You getting on Switch?
Most likely Switch lah. I think I got most of all my Final Fantasy games on the Switch. I'm actually waiting for the Pixel Remaster on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
The one that came to the phone. I actually want to replay FF6. 5 also I kind of want to play too. So most likely on the Switch, because this kind of game I want to play on the go if I can. But I won't reject a PC port as well. PC port, that would be fun. So long as it runs well. 60 FPS also I'll take it already. Yeah.
We'll just have to wait for the review.
Yeah, I would assume that it would run really well on the PC I would assume. I have not played any no, actually that's wrong. I played FF50 on PC, and that's pretty okay. No, that game runs my laptop very hot. I don't know why. It's almost as same as a Plague Tale. But maybe it's because I switched up the graphics setting to like high but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, okay, so let's move on to the last topic. In the same spirit as the election day, we are talking about the Game Awards, where we will be sharing who we voted for. Although this is supposed to be a secret, but I think it's safer.
Itu rahsia.
Video games, there's no secrets.
That's true. There's even a share button after you cast your vote.
Do you share what you picked? I haven't tried that yet.
I share my game of the year only.
So actually people know what you voted, is it?
Yeah, just my game of the year. But they allow you to download the thing and post it anywhere on your social media.
Imagine that, but in politics. Imagine that, but in politics. You're gonna die.
Jeez. Yeah.
They're gonna come look for you immediately.
You think the gaming world is terrible enough?
Wait till you see politics.
Yeah.
All right, let me open up my website. Okay. I think we're gonna as per what we agree on, we will be going through as fast as we can, but on all the categories except esports, because sorry guys, we are not esports guys.
Not the games I follow, I can tell you that.
Yeah, not the games I follow. Not Malaysia, very little also, even in Malaysia. Of course, even the ones that we are covering, not all the games that we is there that we played. It's just more the impression of what we gathered, the information that we gathered. So let's get started.
Yeah.
First of all, let's hit it high. Instead of games that came out, let's talk about the most anticipated game for next year.
All
Who
right.
knows? Some of
Okay.
these may even come out next 2 years later. All right, so the most the most anticipated game, to 2020 XX. I even added XX. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe 202X lah. Let's just be nice about
Yeah.
All right, so we have Final Fantasy 16. We have Hogwarts
Mhm.
Legacy. We have Resident Evil 4.
Yeah,
They should
yeah.
add a remake though. Why don't they just put a Resident Evil 4? Resident Evil 4
Be-
remake, Starfield.
Capcom didn't put that.
Yeah, why? So weird.
Yeah.
The last one is The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I
Mhm.
want to know, Adri, what do you choose? Be
I was
truthful, nothing but
torn.
the truth.
Okay, I'll tell you something before I tell the truth. I was torn between Hogwarts Legacy
Oh shit, really?
because I was
Okay.
following it since ever, and I saw the updates. I'm like, wow, these are pretty good. Like this is the ultimate Harry Potter game,
Yeah.
and I know my sister and my cousins will love this game. Speaking out, they were like, so I was like impressed by the updates. Like the houses got different door access or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was torn by what Hogwarts Legacy is bringing to the table. A bit of Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Though I'm not a huge Zelda fan, so I was able to scoff that a bit. Sorry, Reese. Anyway,
Don't let him hear this. Then he's gonna come and grab you. Really.
He's gonna just enter the call right now and then kill me after this. And FF16.
Yeah, obviously.
And what I went for is the obvious one, FF16, of course. Because
Sounds about right.
like you mentioned before, they have kaiju battles, which is growing up watching Power Rangers, Super Sentai, and Ultraman. I'm like, oh yes. And then we get to partake in those kaiju battles. Like, holy crap, man! That's gonna be the best feature I'm looking forward to in FF16.
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? I recently just watched the trailer again. Don't you, the character, become the summon?
Yes, we become the summon. Technically, it's like Ultraman. You're gonna. Let's see, Titan comes out like this. If Titan comes out like this, I'll be so happy.
Immediately
Titan or any of the
immediately game of the year.
Ifrit or whatever. Immediately game of the year. I'm just gonna close my mind on all the other games. Even an Ultraman game, I'm gonna close my mind because FF16 probably gonna do it better. So
wow.
yes, FF16.
I just realized.
Really...
I just recalled that. I think that's my impression. Okay, so your vote will be Final FF16. Makes sense. I'm actually surprised with your Hogwarts Legacy. I didn't know that you actually excited for that too.
I was, yep. Yeah, I was.
I would excited for that. It would be even more if it's actually multiplayer, but it's not. So that's too bad. I have to stand up for Reese, so I'm gonna pick The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Reese.
No, it's not just that lah. I mean, actually, all these games, actually, I'm excited as well. But Zelda, you have to choose Zelda. For me, I have to choose Zelda because I have a lot of fun time with Zelda. So let's move on with the second. Let's pick up the pace. I'm trying to see if we can do it faster. Best adaptation. So basically,
all right.
These are basically a media work that came from video games. So we have like Arcane, League of Legends, Cyberpunk, Edge Runner, the Cuphead show, which is actually pretty nice show. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, obviously, and we have Uncharted. I can tell you, right? I'll go first. Obviously, it's not Uncharted.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not good.
I was about to say the same thing. Okay.
I'm channeling my old self. Among all these, I kind of like Sonic quite a bit more because of Jim Carrey. Mainly because of Jim Carrey.
Yes.
And he's awesome. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 would be my pick. What do you pick?
Okay. I haven't seen most of this except for Arcane.
Okay.
But I've heard Sonic's Hedgehog reputation as being one of the best video game movies,
Mhm.
so it has a chance. Cyberpunk had Studio Trigger to help out, and is one of the reasons why Cyberpunk 2077 has been rising in popularity again. So here's
Yeah,
that.
thank God.
Cuphead is very true to the medium. So that's very true. It's very tough actually to pick this, but
Mhm.
since I've seen Arcane, League of Legends, and how amazing the animation and the story is, I went for Arcane.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So
So even
Arcane
though
picks
I'm
Arcane.
not a League of Legends player, even though I don't play, never touched League of Legends at all, but I decided to watch it, and because of the art style alone, and I was pretty impressed with what they have, and makes me interested in the lore, not the game itself, the lore of the characters. So I went on the internet and checked their wiki and read about it, see what reference they're referencing other characters in the show and all that. But I never played the game.
It would be
But
nice though.
it's still,
It would be nice if
it,
they follow up a story based game that's based on that, right? Because League of Legends is
yes,
MOBA, right? League of Legends is just MOBA. There's nothing else,
yeah,
right? Yeah. Okay.
yep. MOBA doesn't have the good story structure,
It
but if they made a
doesn't.
single player LOL game, I would try it out. If it's based on Arcane's world, I would try it out completely.
I would think that
Yeah,
that the success of Arcane, right, actually you'll be you'll be unwise to not think of making a story based game based on
yeah.
that. Right.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's move on. That's our pick
So
for
let's
best
go.
adaptation. Okay. Cool. Best indie, best debut indie. Basically
Oh, okay.
first indie work by indie studio. We have Neon White, which
Right.
I heard very good things about. We have Norco, heard
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Stray from Sony. Um,
Nothing.
so that's the impression I get. Stray from Sony. That's what everyone
Same,
said.
same. I heard nothing also. Never heard of this game until now.
I mean, everyone loves cats, so let's go. Tunic. Um,
Yeah, tuning.
apparently it's done by one person or two.
Is it?
And of course we have the very popular Vampire Survivor, which despite its being super
Hmm.
simplistic pixel graphics, it's very addictive.
Yeah,
Very
I've heard it's
very
very
addictive.
popular.
There's even an imitation game, by using the Chinese Three Kingdoms. Similar format, everything.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same play
Oh,
style, but using Three Kingdoms characters. Actually, I want to buy that. It's actually cheap. Maybe I'll check it out one day. So my pick. Okay, let's go with you first, Adri. What would you pick?
okay. I picked tuning because I think Reese recommended this to
Obviously,
me because he says like it's like a Zelda 3D isometric, but a bit of Souls like.
yeah.
So I give it a try. Saw it on Game Pass, downloaded it, give it a try, and I was pretty impressed with the graphics and also the gameplay and how they convey information to the player. So yeah, I went to this. I went ahead and picked tuning. I heard Neon White is pretty good. I haven't tried it yet, but I didn't choose it. Basically, all these games I haven't tried except for Tunic. So I went for what I played and what I got the most impression from. So I go for Tunic lah.
Yeah, I picked Tunic as well. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's because of Zelda reference, but the one that really sold it for me is the manual. The manual.
Ah, yes, it is.
Yeah, the manual is. I
The
want that
manual.
manual. I want that manual. Like real. I want that manual.
I will buy an art book. Yeah, I will buy an art book
Yeah, just for that,
with
right?
just that manual.
It reminds you of the old times, you know, like when company actually makes manuals. Actually, no, not say makes manual. They
That's true.
actually put heart into making the manual, and into designing a
Yes.
manual. Damn, they don't do it these days. Okay. I'm not gonna go for content creator of the year again. This is like esports. There's no point. Best multiplayer. Let's see. All right, let's go with best multiplayer. As you know, multiplayer,
Okay.
PvP, PvP, PvE, whatever goes online. We
Okay.
have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, we have Multiverses, we have Overwatch
All
2,
right.
we have Splatoon 3, and we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
I'll go first. I would
Okay, go
pick
ahead.
I'll pick Splatoon 3. I haven't played yet, but it's fun. Splatoon is a try and true formula. Does for me it just breaks the barrier of not everything multiplayer has to be shooting each other, or
Yeah, yeah.
super damn violent stuff like that. Sometimes just spraying people with ink can be fun too. So Splatoon 3.
Wow.
What do you think? I don't want to make it sound worse, lah. So what do you think?
Okay. Again, this is very tough for me also because we have multiverses, which is I'm a huge Smash fan, so I saw multiverses here, like, oh yeah, cool, and I heard good things. Even though it's not released here in Malaysia, which is I don't know why, it would have been a hit thing here in Malaysia since we have a decent fan base in Smash. So and it's free to play some more.
Damn.
It would have been great. But yeah, I didn't choose multiverses. Overwatch 2, yeah, I've been a Overwatch player since the first one, since it launched, but I haven't played Overwatch 2 much since of Gundam Evolution. My brother has been playing it much, so I didn't choose that one. Platoon 3, I didn't get into it. I didn't buy I didn't get to buy the second one, but I saw gameplay and whatnot. It's pretty cool and on in a sense, but I didn't touch it, didn't
You
get
need
into it
commitment, lah. You
at
need
all.
commitment. You need commitment to play any of
Yeah,
these games.
right. Yeah, I didn't get Call of Duty because it's Call of Duty. There's so another commitment. If you're into Call of Duty, you're into it forever. That kind of thing. I mean, look at all the streamers playing it. They just play games like this and or similar looking first person shooters.
Yeah.
That one. So yeah. So in the end, I end up choosing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's
Yeah,
Revenge
sounds about
because
right.
the the art style, the pixelated, the throwback to the old game, and how they handle combos and whatnot. It's pretty fun for. It feels a blast to the past, but also a modern take to the old game, which is great. Which is
True,
great.
true.
I give them props for that. So
I
I
tr-
vote for them.
I truly agree with that. That's graphic quality, right? Is so good. It feels like playing the old Ninja Turtles. So yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
would be
yeah.
my second pick. That would be my second pick. So cool, cool, cool. Let's move on to I'm gonna skip past sports and racing. There's no point.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'll vote Oli Oli Boom because I got a
Same,
free code.
same.
That was fast. That was fast.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna pick the one that that looks least like a sports game. Oh god. Okay, let's move on. Best sim slash strategy, basically real time turn
Okay.
based strategy. Okay, so we have Dune Spice Wars. In fact, Dune Spice Wars actually came to Game Pass. So if you want to give it a go, you can give it a go.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it a go. I'm actually interested with RTS, so I'm gonna give it a go. Second is Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Third is Total War Warhammer, which is a staple. All right. 2 Point Campus and Victoria 3, which actually was launched not long ago, which is weird that it's here. Maybe they don't they can't find enough games to put in here. So which just now you pick, is it what I pick? Hold on a second. Best multiplayer. I pick. So now your turn. What do you pick?
Okay, I choose Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope because
Same.
I did play Warhammer 3, but I feel like if you're not a very team strategy kind of guy, it will be overwhelming for um, the newbies because I tried out like so many things, information to go. Dune Spice Wars is new. 2 Point Campus is kind of fun looking, but I didn't play that one. Victoria 3, never heard of it. Never heard
It's done
of
by
Victoria 1
Paradox.
and 2.
It's done by Paradox.
Who
It's
did
the same
the
company that did.
Magica, right?
Yeah, they did like those city skylines stuff like that one. So they are like
Right.
the
Oh, okay.
experts of that. I picked Mario Rabbids too.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's not a simulation game, but it's a very good strategy game where they improve quite a bit, right? Instead of last time, it's grid based movement. They actually let you move around.
No, it's not.
They let you
Now it's
give you
free, yeah,
specific
free.
steps to move around within the bar lah. And then you strategize. So that's pretty fun. Yeah, so I picked the same thing as well, Mario and Rabbits. Although I want to give shout outs to 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus. 2 Point Hospital is actually pretty fun. I'm not sure. Do you play like a sim hospital or sim theme hospital?
No,
Last
I
time.
didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play
I
last
used
time
to
as well.
play all this kind of game last time. I love it so much. It's very wacky. It's very wacky kind of simulation game. All right, then next we move on to what people have always have been saying is the Nintendo Awards, which is the best family awards.
The Nintendo Awards, yeah.
Because most of the Nintendo games are here.
I already said it on my stream, like before the reveal, like, okay, Nintendo is gonna definitely get best family. And surprise, surprise, they had almost all of them, like usual.
What do you pick? What do you pick for this one?
Okay, another tough one for me because I didn't play Lego Star Wars though. Mario Rabbids I didn't play again, especially 3. But I did play Kirby and the Forgotten Land with my son, and
Mm-hmm.
another game, Nintendo Switch Sports, also with my son. And these
Mm.
two games, he loved these games. So I was
Mm.
like, oh crap, why do you choose these two games that both my son and I enjoy so much? And
Mm.
ultimately, I had to go for Nintendo Switch Sports because we're still playing it. We're still playing it now. The content keeps coming in every week, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Content meaning they give you like a bingo card to complete, and then you unlock new outfits, and they do it like every Thursday Malaysia time. So I was like, oh, it keeps us coming back and all that, and it helps my son move lah. At least compared to Kirby Forgotten Land, he was just sitting there and like not moving. My wife didn't like
Ah.
that at all,
Okay, I get
and
it.
at
I
least
get
he
it.
didn't switch sports. He does switch sports. He's at least standing, and then when he plays volleyball, he literally jumps up and tries to whack the thing. So at least he's moving there, and my wife is pretty happy that he's doing it, and I'm pretty happy he's enjoying it, and he's happy that he gets to. Though he's a sore loser, or sometimes when the opposing player is tougher than him and he loses, he wanted to win. But 4-year-olds are like that. So yeah, we end up choosing Nintendo Switch Sports. I end
Yeah.
up choosing for him
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch Sports.
same thing. My pick would be Nintendo Switch Sport as well. It's a family game. It's the definition of a family game. So like you said, it keep coming out updates, right? So I think that's a pretty good thing for Nintendo part. Um, so that's our pick for best family game, Nintendo Switch Sports. Best fighting. Let's move on to best fighting. This one
All right,
oh shit, I have oh yeah, I picked.
you remember this one? Okay, you pick.
I played none of these except I have seen Sifu, so I picked Sifu. Although Sifu
Okay, you
is
pick
not
it.
actually a fighting game.
Yeah,
Sifu is
this
actually
has been a
action.
controversy.
Yeah, it's an
Yes,
action
there has been a
adventure game, right?
there's
Go
a
ahead, go ahead.
controversy among the fighting game community that considering they nominated Sifu, which is not a PvP fighting game, which then people are talking about what is a fighting game at this point. Is either your character knows how to fight using martial arts, or do they just beat up people with their skills or whatever. Then, if you think about it, you would consider Devil May Cry, Bayonetta to be a fighting game if games like Sifu are being nominated. So that's the debate going on right now, thanks to the Game Awards. Thanks a lot,
Yeah,
man.
I feel
They
like
could have chosen. Yeah,
I feel like it's just there because they need to fill up one more space.
yeah, I think so. And Jeff Keighley is like, oh, put Sifu. He's fighting with people. He looks like he's fighting. Go ahead, best fighting. So,
What do you pick?
based on the description, it says head-to-head combat. So I guess Sifu has that. What did
Yeah.
I pick? I picked the best one ever, which is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, which I'm pretty amazed it got nominated. But maybe because it's only one of few fighting games that got released this year.
Yeah,
When you think about it, like, yes, DNF Duel, yeah, came out this year. King of Fighters 15, yes, came out this year. Multiverse also came out this year. Sifu came out earlier this year, and then JoJo also. So apparently, this one, Jeff had to like, what fighting game came out this year? Okay, and all that. The old games
Yeah.
that came out a few years ago, they just released DLC, which apparently is not counted
Yeah,
for this
most
nomination.
likely
So
not. Most likely
yeah,
not. Yeah,
yeah,
I think this category is slowly dying. Because fighting games takes time to optimize. Even
yeah,
after done already,
yeah,
it's still being optimized. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, this is one of those ones that I feel like maybe if that year don't have good ones, right, then don't. But if you do that right, that means
That's true. Yes.
that sounds like you're like disrespecting those people that already make the game. What? I already made a fighting game. What the hell? You suddenly you say you don't want. All right, a big one here.
Okay.
Let's go. Best role playing.
Oh shit.
We talk about
Okay.
rich player character customization, progression, massively multiplayer experiences. Not sure about that one, but
Yeah. Why?
what a weird thing to include. But we have
What a
our
weird description. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, what a weird thing, right? Let's go to
Yeah.
the nominees, which is the Elden Ring, Live
Yeah.
Alive, Pokemon Legends
Yeah.
Arceus, Triangle
Yeah.
Strategy, awesome, and
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You know what I pick already, lah. So what do you pick?
I know what you pick. You know what I pick. It's pretty obvious. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
What?
What? I picked Triangle Strategy.
I'm not sure why Triangle Strategy is not
Yeah.
at the strategy part. That's so
All
weird.
right. It's in the name. You think you think you put strategy in the name, you will get best strategy nomination.
It's like a game called Farming Sim and it's not inside the sim category.
It's under best role playing.
Best fighting game because there's hit to hit combat.
You fight
Bar
with the
fight, bar
best
fight.
to save your core.
Because you got into bar fights. Hit to hit combat. Oh, that was fun. Occasional. That's
But
like
yes,
feature.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We mentioned this a lot in the podcast.
Yeah,
This
it's
no brainer when we saw it.
yeah. No need to explain too much. Like, it's Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I
Yeah.
mean, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Although I would say that Elden Ring seems like a close second, perhaps. But then I would say that let's be honest, all these games are really good. There's no like saying, oh, we don't
Yeah.
know all these
Yeah.
games. These games we know is good. So it's overall it's pretty good
Yeah.
category. So let's move on to
True.
best
I
action.
agree.
Best action adventure. Again, these are like big
All
names
right.
too.
Oh
Basically,
yeah,
what
dude.
makes a action adventure game is like combat, it has traversal, it has problem solving. We have the nominees: A Plague Tale:
Mhm.
Requiem, God of War: Ragnarok, Horizon
Mhm.
Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. Which one do you pick?
Okay. Oh man. Okay, I have to be honest. I'm impressed that Tunic got here to
Yeah.
be in the same name as the big ones, which is great for them, lah. Great for them to be here. Uh, but I have to go between Horizon Forbidden West or God of War Ragnarok. And then when you mention puzzle solving, right?
Mhm.
Uh, yes, the one that got me thinking very much and also made me feel a bit smart is God of War Ragnarok's puzzles.
Okay.
Traversal, I give it to Horizon Forbidden West lah, but God of War Ragnarok puzzles have improved since the first game, since the 2018 one, and I couldn't be even more impressed with how they even come up with the utility of the weapons that you have, and also how you need to solve the treasure chests and how do you need to proceed with the environment. Like, oh my god, they really up the ante in that one. So I go with God of War Ragnarok lah. Horizon Forbidden West is still the same in the sense that you still use your bow and then you still it feels like the first game. It's almost the same, but God of War Ragnarok really make me feel Like the combat is there, and also the puzzle solving is there, and all that. And the traversal is different a bit because each realm has an open world map now, so they improve a lot. So I went for that one, God of War.
Or Forbidden West. Just can't get a break. Just can't catch a break. Um, I mean, there's 3 Sony games
Don't
here,
put it that
so
way.
one has to win one.
Yeah, exactly.
I pick A Plague Tale Requiem.
I
It
see.
has it fits lah, right? It has a lot of
Yep,
combat
yep.
combat is optional. Although this round there's more chance where you'll be engaging in combat because some of the stealth segments is pretty hard, so you'll be more encouraged to do on combat. The puzzle solving is actually pretty cool as well because you have to navigate the rats and stuff. So I'll pick A Plague Tale because I feel like it's a pretty
All
good game.
right.
Of course, we know God of War definitely is best lah, but just too bad for Forbidden
A
West.
doozy.
Yeah, Forbidden West just can't get better. Um, best action game. Yeah, pretty big names as well. Yeah, if you want Sifu should be. Oh yeah, Sifu is here.
Yes,
Forget what I just
Sifu is
said.
here.
Forget what I just said. So we have Bayonetta. We have Bayonetta 3. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because it's Call of Duty.
Okay.
We have Neon White. We have Sifu, and we have TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Which do you pick?
Okay. All right. I think you'll be surprised with my pick here. Okay. This Bayonetta 3, which I've been
Uh,
following the series, is
uh,
Neo I haven't played, Sifu I didn't play, and there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there's two. Bayonetta 3 or Ninja Turtles. And I went with Ninja Turtles.
oh
Oh
no!
my
Everyone,
god!
get him! Get
Oh
him!
jeez,
Get
no!
him!
Only because Ninja Turtles had more variety in combat.
Okay.
I feel because you have four turtles and then you have April and uh who's that guy's name? Jesse? Was it Jesse? The
The
guy,
boyfriend, right? The
the hockey
boyfriend,
guy,
right? The
the
boyfriend.
boyfriend. Yeah. No, I forgot his
Okay.
name. But yeah, he was
Doesn't
there.
come to
So
my
you have
mind also.
different play styles and different moves. So Bayonetta has two, I think Viola and Bayonetta, but there's two. And I didn't play Bayonetta 3, so I went for the one that I played, which is Teenage
Yeah.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm. Bayonetta have to step away because April O'Neil is in the house. Who
Oh,
doesn't
that's
want
a
to
good way
play
to
as
put
April
it.
O'Neil? Okay, so I picked Bayonetta 3. I'll take it for a team.
Okay.
Because
Thank you for the
it's
team.
pretty much a action game. I mean, haven't played the rest except TMNT lah. So I think Bayonetta 3 would be a better game. Let's move on. VR AR, I'm not gonna touch. Innovation and accessibility, I think we'll skip as well. You
I
wanna
think
skip?
so too.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
touching it.
oh, you
Um,
skip VR? Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I skip VR. I skip accessibility. Okay, let's go to community support. Basically, these are ongoing games
Okay.
that continues to come out content. Now, this is where the games that keep going. Um,
Yeah.
we have Apex Legends, we have Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, which I would say all of these has been pretty active in keeping the game alive.
Yes,
Not much on
yes,
Apex
yes.
Legends, but I know that they still come out new stuff lah. I would go with Fortnite just on that aspect alone, because they actually, although FF14 is a much better game, okay, subjective lah, because one's MMO, one's a battle royale. Fortnite actually did quite a lot of stuff to make themselves relevant. They partner with celebrities, come up with different bundles and stuff like that lah. So I would give Fortnite a go lah. What do you think?
Uh, yes, you gave a good argument with Fortnite because they always have the collaboration and whatnot. It makes people come in. Even people who don't play Fortnite, they're able to find a reason for people to come in and play the game. Even if it's your own favorite Marvel character or your favorite Street Fighter character
Yeah.
is on in the shop, they will just bring it in. And then You can have them do weird dances or even do the any character can do Kamehameha now, right now. That's freaking amazing how they even
Yeah, you have to think about
do
it.
that.
Even Kratos is inside. So
Yeah, even Kratos. You
so
can even if you have the skin on your PlayStation, right? It's PlayStation exclusive to get it, right? But if you play it on your phone or play it on Xbox or PC, suddenly you can use that same skin anywhere, which is freaking amazing. They don't even do it an exclusive thing. Like you have Kratos on PS, you buy your PlayStation Store or whatever, and then you play it on your Xbox. He's there. You're technically playing God of War on your Xbox.
God, what
That's the
doing
closest thing
dancing?
you can
God, what dancing?
do the flossing.
God, what doing flossing? What the heck?
No,
But which you pick? Which
ultimately,
you pick? I think I know what you pick,
I
but you say
choose.
it.
Okay, I'll choose. I chose the underdog one that able to come back from the ashes. No Man's Sky,
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you
because
were gonna pick
I
FF
am.
14. Okay, okay.
FF14 has its fun, but when I saw No Man's Sky, like this game came out 2016 and it was in the back burner for being terrible,
Hmm.
whatnot, and able to bring itself back to be nominated again in the Game Awards in 2022. I find that very impressive, so I went and voted for it.
Have you tried play the game?
That's the Judy side.
Have you
I
tried?
haven't tried though. I might get the
It's
Switch version. Yeah.
it came to Game Pass, so give it a go.
Oh yeah.
It's on Game
Yeah, it
Pass.
is. Okay.
I tried.
Yes, it
Not my
is.
kind of game. It's too complex. It's not a game that I want to play when I want to relax. Yeah.
Okay.
Um. It looks fun. It looks fun. It's kind of like it's very Subnautica kind of game. So, building base, gathering resources. So yeah, interesting. Best community support. Okay. Best mobile game. Let me see if I want to do anything about it. Do you want to cover best mobile game?
I choose Marvel Snap
Yeah, I'll choose Mouse.
because Marvel.
I mean not just that. I heard that the game is not very predatory, so good job on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I heard also.
yeah. My
I heard
friends
also. Yep.
actually play this, so they say that it's actually pretty good. Oh wait, hold on a second. Best ongoing game. Hmm.
And did we skip that? Oh, is it
No, no,
after
no,
the
no. Because
mobile?
we put together as community support. Um.
Oh,
Uh. Oh, sorry, my bad. A community support means that they if they are very responsive to the community requests and stuff. I think our justification still stands lah. Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, our justification is that like Fortnite freaking came out with a no building mode. Because people wants they feel that, can we just have a normal battle royale
They just
game?
want to focus.
And to be honest, No
Yep,
Man's
yep.
Sky, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the success of No Man's Sky is because they listen to what the community wants. They didn't give up on them, so that's why where it is there. So for best ongoing, pretty much is content that keep coming lah. For that case, I'll still go for Fortnite lah. What for your case? You don't have
Okay.
No Man's Sky. What would you pick?
I would choose Fortnite
You choose Fortnite as well,
because
right? Mm.
yeah, I would if there is No Man's Sky. Yeah, I would choose Fortnite
Although I would
just
say
because how.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Although
Destiny 2.
Yeah, I would say Destiny 2 is a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good idea as well because it keeps going even though
Mhm.
although people originally say it flops. Um
Yeah, I'm
so
impressed by them also. After they split from Activision Blizzard, they still independently still running the game, which is pretty impressive.
yeah.
So yeah, I did play Destiny 2 though. I should have picked Destiny 2, but then Fortnite had the more accessibility to the community in a sense, right? Because it's on almost all platforms
Mm-hmm.
and it's a bigger community support, bigger community they have to handle
Mm-hmm.
with all the fans from various IPs they collaborate with. So I think they so far they're handling it pretty well. I don't hear a lot of bad talk about Fortnite's community support. I guess just
Yeah.
Fortnite in general, but yeah, so far I'm impressed with what they're doing.
Yeah.
Still,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna skip games for Impact because I'm pretty sure both of us haven't really played any of them.
what
I'm pretty
what did
sure
I play? Wait,
do you play any of them?
okay,
I don't think so, right? Do you?
wait. My category is a bit off. Games for Impact, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Who the heck it is?
The idea you pick?
Innovation, best mobile, best indie.
Best
Do we
ongoing.
pass best indie,
Yeah, we did already.
best ongoing?
Hey, wait. Best indie? I think we did.
There's
Did we?
no. We did debut indie.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Let
We
me just
did.
go back
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Okay, best
Okay,
indie.
okay.
So just now we have best indie debut, which is a indie game that's very first indie game that's being made. But then this is best
Hmm.
indie, like doesn't matter. It could be your second game, whatever it is. We have Cult of
Yeah.
the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, Tunic.
Mm-hmm.
I picked
Mm-hmm.
Tunic, although I heard Cult of the Lamb is pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't play Call of Lamb, but I've seen my friends play them, and it's pretty impressive. But again, I went for Tunic because I
Yeah,
play that, and it's nice.
we are such fans of Zelda, so it's like just pick anything that plays like Zelda.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's go back to games for impact. Do you want to go in or do we want to skip it? Because I have never played any of them.
Um,
I
what
have
did
not
I
played.
choose? I only choose As Dusk Falls because it's on Game Pass and I downloaded it, but I didn't play
Oh,
it.
this game actually a very big file, right? Jeez,
Yeah,
I think it's a lot of
so
those
it's a
dialogue
very
files.
elaborate telltale. Yeah, there's a lot of. It's a more elaborate telltale kind of game
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Maybe
So
I'll give
yeah.
it. I'll play it and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Best performance. I think this one we can. Best
Oh.
performance. Okay,
Yes.
for
Yes.
me,
Let's go.
if you see what the things I picked just now, you would have already known what I would pick. So let's go with it first. Horizon Forbidden West,
Okay.
Ashley Birch, which is Aloy.
Yeah.
A Plague,
Yeah.
yeah, right. A Plague Tale Requiem, Charlotte McBurney, which is the voice of Amicia. Uh,
Hmm.
God of War Ragnarok, Christopher Judge, he's the voice of Kratos.
Yeah. He's the performer and the voice also.
Okay, cool. Immortality, Manon Gage. Immortality seems like a very what's it called? FNV, is it? FNV.
Yeah, it's like her story, if you remember, where you need to investigate
Yeah.
footages and all that.
In
So
this case,
yeah,
we
a
actually
bit
see she's
FMV.
like it's her there, right? It's not like in the
Yeah,
CG or
it's her.
whatever.
It's literally her. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just glad at this age, right? We'll still have games like that. It's actually pretty
Yeah, I'm pretty
cool.
impressed also. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, and we have the sun, is it? God of War Ragnarok, Sunny
yeah. That's
Soljic, which is
Sunny Soljic,
Arceus, is it?
Atreus,
Arceus.
Atreus. No, Arceus. Arceus is
Arceus.
a different game.
Jesus.
He's
Sorry.
Atreus. Yeah,
He looks don't look small boy anymore. He looks adult already. Pretty cool. So who
yeah.
will you
It's a
pick?
team.
Who will you pick?
Oh yeah. I was pretty torn between Ashley Birch because she did a very good job with Aloy from the first for Horizon Zero Dawn, even better in Forbidden West. Sunny Soljic, which is Atreus. Though I find the son always annoying and whatnot, but he performs it very well. I guess maybe he was aiming for the annoying kid, so if that was his aim, he did very good. And also Christopher Judge as Kratos. So I chose him because if you remember how he able to bring that mature Kratos feeling, but at the same time on the edge to return to his previous God of War persona, he was able to capture what the previous actor did for the previous games, the anger, the frustration, and all that. But he able to make it his own even better. The restraint he put in, the restraint he put in, the feeling, the emotion on his face. His facial capture is all on Kratos actually. So if you
Oh
play God
shit.
of War
Okay.
again, all the facial capture is all him. So
Hmm.
I'm pretty amazed by that and
Hmm.
all that. His eye motion, all the eye motion you see in Kratos when he's sad or when he's angry or when he's trying to talk to his son
Hmm.
or when he's thinking is all him and all that. So
Hmm.
that's why I chose him. If you look at the behind the scenes trailer, you will see him. You will see him performing and all that. So yeah, I would go for him, and I think he would win. He would
Hmm.
definitely win this Christopher Judge.
I would agree that he most likely will win, but I want to vouch for a Plague Tale Charlotte McBurney because she is really really good. She has a very nice accent and she plays Amicia really well. which is pretty much
Okay.
like the Arceus, which is a teenager, a young adult growing up, and then trying to figure out how the world works, and then being disappointed by the shortcomings. You will see the outbursts of anger, very very emotional. You can actually feel that she's crying, she's angry and stuff like that. So I would pick her, because I played the game lah. So I want her to win, but I think pretty sure God of War is gonna take it. So hopefully
Mhm.
maybe they vote for
Mhm.
her. Okay, few more,
They
few more
might turn
left, few more
around.
left. Who knows?
Okay.
Actually, I'm sad that the boy Hugo, the little brother Hugo is not in. Little brother Hugo is pretty.
Oh,
He has a very cute voice, very cute little boy voice. I'm saying that
it
because
would be
I
cool
have
if
children.
it would be cool if if for immortality the Hugo will be there instead. It will be like the sibling parent, the child parent fighting each other for the
Yeah,
best performance. That'll be cool. And you
yeah.
have Ashley Birch over there
Oh yeah.
just staring at the
Now just thinking about it, they're like the actors are pretty much fighting each other. Okay.
yeah.
Best audio design. Um, it's what it is. Audio sound design. So we have Call of Duty Modern
Mm-hmm.
Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7. I'm not sure why is it there. Horizon Forbidden West.
The sound of the cars is important.
But that's pretty much defined already. Every single racing game is sounds the same. I pick Elden Ring. I think it has some very
Okay.
epic tunes, right? So I pick Elden Ring. What do you pick?
Okay. I chose God of War Ragnarok
Sounds about right.
because the mostly the gameplay of the fight battles, the battles that you
Mm-hmm.
encounter has a lot of different sound that makes it feel nice and all that. And also, if they have the sound coming up from the controller, if you use the dog sled or anything, or there was that one point in the game where you hear whispering, and it's also whispering in the controller. To me, I'm like, oh shit, this is really cool. So I miss games doing that anymore. So God of War Ragnarok is the latest game that used the speaker on your controller thing, and also the feeling that you're Kratos and Atreus beating up people makes you feel nice when you kill them. So yeah, I went for God of War Ragnarok. It was
Cool,
pretty
cool.
close with Forbidden West for me.
Okay, cool audio design. Um, Similar. Let's go with the audio thing. Best score and music.
Oh my
Oh
god!
Jesus Christ!
Oh my
Look
god!
at the entries here. All right, so enough said. Score and the music, right? Pretty big competition
Yeah,
here. We have a Plague Tale Requiem, we have Elden
pretty
Ring,
good, pretty good.
we have our God of War Ragnarok, we have Metal Hellsinger, which is actually cool. I actually played it. It's
Pretty
actually pretty
impressive.
fun,
Pretty
pretty
impressive.
fun. I saw you play also.
Yeah,
I think I saw you
yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm bad at it, but you have to admit the rock and roll music is pretty cool. And of course, we have the one, the only Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Man, I don't know how you choose, man. We have your God of War, and then you have Xenoblade
Yes.
Chronicles 3. You know my pick.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, I'm gonna pick for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. What do you
Okay.
pick?
Okay. Yes, I was really torn between Bear McCreary for God of War, Yasudori Mitsuda, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Even Metal Hellslinger was pretty close also, but I was pretty impressed it got nominated here among the greats that it was surrounded with. But I have to go with the OG, the composer that brought me into video games very much, Yasunori Mitsuda with Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Man, Jeezy.
Because I'm not choosing just for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I'm choosing just because it's Yasunori Mitsuda.
Yeah, just another mistake. It's
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, his contribution to JRPG soundtrack has defined my life, and I've listened or even hummed to it once in a while. It's probably my soundtrack of my life right now. Like if I'm in trouble, I will play one of his songs in my mind and get through life like that. So so yeah, I vote for him because yeah, he's been with me since ever.
Yeah,
And Xenoblade Chronicles 3 obviously has the best soundtrack among the all three of them. You know what I mean? The
it's
Mobius sound fight, man, the Mobius boss fight is very, very good. One of the
Jesus
best
Christ.
ones.
My
Yeah.
goat.
Jeez.
That's like so breaking barriers even for Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh,
yeah.
imagine listening to it the first time again. Oh,
Jeez, oh my god, you just made me remind me the first time I heard it. Oh, chills, man, chills.
wait, has the game ended?
I haven't finished yet. I haven't finished yet. So
No. What I'm saying is that like when the music comes out, I'm
no.
like, wait, this sounds like the final boss music. Oh no,
Oh
that's
yeah. Okay.
all
It's
right.
just a typical Morbius boss fight. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's move on to best art direction. We're almost done. Best art
Mhm.
direction, basically creativity, technical achievement, artistic design, and animation. We have Elden Ring, we have God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray. I'm gonna go troll a bit. I'm gonna choose Scorn, just because
You
how
choose Scorn.
unique,
Wow.
just because how unique it is in terms of its
Yeah.
design, and there's a lot of
Yep.
grotesque animation. That's my
Mhm.
justification now. So, what do you think? Which do you
Yeah,
pick?
Scorn is pretty cool. Scorn is
It's very
pretty cool. I
unique.
want to
It's
choose
unique.
Scorn.
It's
Very unique.
unique.
Yeah, I would have to agree. But for me, again, torn between God of War and Horizon Forbidden West. But this time I chose Forbidden West because God of War Ragnarok still retained the same old uh, aesthetics from the first 2018. So I don't see much difference, except they added a few things, right, but that's within the realm. So it feels the look still feels like an expansion to what 2018 has,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But whereas for Forbidden West, they added new areas, they added new enemies, they added new um, characters in new what's it say clans, right? So they have these different costumes, different colors around the world, around the land, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty impressed. It felt really like different from Horizon Zero Dawn. So yeah, different cultures, different people. And it included animation, right? So they added new monsters, and that includes new machines, new machine animation and whatnot. So it had more going on compared to God of War Ragnarok, and it had more going on than Zero Dawn. So yeah, I went for Horizon Forbidden West.
Cool. So I picked
Yeah,
Scorn, and then Adri picked Horizon
I
Forbidden
would have picked
West.
Scorn. I would have picked Scorn though. I really want to play this game.
I dare not. Too grotesque. Maybe one day, one day.
Okay.
Like, I need to just sit down and just play it. All right. Okay. The main three already. Best
Okay,
narrative, basically story, right?
let's go.
We have a Plague Tale Requiem. We have Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality. I will go first because I played a Plague Tale. I love a Plague Tale Innocence. I love where
Hmm.
Requiem ended, where Requiem start. It went and it ended. It's a very heartwarming, sometimes
Hmm.
depressing story that end up on a very high note. So I pick a Plague Tale Requiem. What do you
Okay,
pick?
makes sense. Again, between Horizon and God of War. Jeez, this domination doesn't make me easy. But I went for God of War Ragnarok because not in the main narrative, but they have the side narrative where if you use the boat or use the sled, you will make conversation with each other. It reveals more of the backstory of the world, or even a throwback to Kratos' previous games. I like that one. I like those throwbacks where they mention Kratos' brother, Kratos' daughter, and all that, all their dialogues and all, and also Mimir's story about other Norse mythology and all that, which is really nice. And I feel like I'm more attached to God of War's world than Horizon Forbidden West world. So yeah, I chose God of War Ragnarok.
I have a feeling that you'll pick that. I have a feeling that you'll pick that. Why would I not?
Why would you not?
All right, second last. Best. We're almost there, guys. Best game
Okay.
direction. So basically, how they judge it is based on creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. We have Elden Ring, we have God of War Ragnarok, we have Horizon
Hmm.
Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray. I don't know why I picked Immortality. because
Oh,
I thought maybe
okay.
you just want to give them a chance. What do you pick? I think I know what you pick, but go ahead.
Okay, again, torn between two games, but I went for
Stray is also
Forbidden West.
PlayStation, man. Stray
Oh, yeah,
also
that's true. I
PlayStation.
didn't play Stray. That's true. I picked Forbidden West because
Okay.
it had more creative vision than God of War Ragnarok. Because in plain sight, God of War Ragnarok is basically Norse mythology with a Greek guy just roaming around the place.
Okay.
If you think about it, right? Well, Forbidden West is like post-apocalyptic that made the world turn back time or something with modern, with futuristic looking animals, and the contrasting of technology is there. So
Mhm.
that is the nice appeal of the Horizon series. So yeah, I went for Forbidden West for this one.
Lastly, finally,
Lastly.
last. Game of the
Oh
year.
boy! Oh
The
boy!
one that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. So the nominees are A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of
Mhm.
War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and for the first time ever, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Little Chronicles. Okay, let's say this together. Okay, let's say why we work together.
I'm fine, but it seems like you will get some some flag for this. Okay, let's go. 3, 2,
Okay,
1. Xenoblade Chronicles
Xenoblade
3.
Chronicles 3.
I'm actually okay. I'll be honest, right? Even though I already know you
Okay,
picked this, right? Why not God of War?
we're gonna war.
Yeah,
It's
why?
gonna be um solely because God of War already won 2018 Game of Awards. Man, I would have give Forbidden West a chance.
Yeah, why not Forbidden West? Give him a chance.
Uh, but I was so engrossed with the characters in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the music, the environment, the throwback to all the. If you've been a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles before this, there's a throwback to it. It pays off at the later games.
Mhm.
Um, Forbidden West felt like another Horizon game, but you still play Aloy, and she's distant among like a lot of people, so you don't have that feeling of togetherness. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3 had a lot of characters, and they were able to balance it out between screen time and purpose among all of them, which is nicely balanced and all that. And of course, like I said, music, environment, strategy, everything was gelled together for a JRPG game. It was very completely, you know, third. Like they stick together very well. And seeing it being nominated for Game of the Year, like a Xenoblade Xeno series, as a fact, being a Xeno series fan since Xenogears, right, and seeing it as Game of the Year, I is why would I not vote for Xenoblade Chronicles 3?
Yeah,
Right?
they
Like
climbed their
I played
ladder.
the Xeno series. Yeah, I played the Xeno series before God of War and way before Horizon. So I felt like an obligation. I need to give Monolith Soft the recognition it needs in Game of the Year. So this is my help to them, my contribution to their recognition.
Yeah, I would just add on just one thing only as more on the technical field side. The fact that the game exists on a Switch, runs really
Yeah.
well, the music is
Yes.
awesome. It defines what
Yes.
a Switch game can be.
Yes.
Moving forward, it's like we go back to the previous topic of Pokemon, right? It just makes games like
Mhm.
Pokemon felt very weak in a way lah. So plus the game itself is just fantastic. It told a very nice story, has memorable characters, memorable music, and it also find time to reward people that play the previous entries. So yeah, the game is actually very impactful lah, for me lah, at least. Yeah, so that would be my pick as well. So yeah, I'm glad that we both picked Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I know it won't. I know it. Reality speaking, it will most likely it be between Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok. But the fact that a JRPG kid got nominated aside from Persona 5, right?
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
I think it's a pretty good thing. And one more thing, because it's a Game of the Year nominee, you know that before they announce it, they will be having the orchestra version of all the music.
Oh,
I think it's a win
yes,
already. For me,
yes,
it's a win
yes,
already.
yes, yes, yes,
Even
yes,
if it
yes,
didn't win,
yes.
it's
Oh
a
my
win
God.
already. You know,
That means, wait, if since Yasunori Mitsuda is nominated, he will be at the Game Awards if he's there, lah. But most likely he will. I don't know. It would be great if he's there. Get to see him on not just a concert setting, but just him sitting there waiting for his to get his award or whatever. But to see his work being played with the Game Awards orchestra would be something he wouldn't even imagine. I think to play
yeah,
with along with all these contenders from the Game of the Year thing. So that would
yeah,
be freaking amazing for him and for us. Like,
yeah.
wow,
Because
jeez,
I just realized this a few days ago. Like wow. Imagine, I'm pretty sure they'll play the A Weight of Life, which is the main theme of
the flute one, right? Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I mean, yeah, you
yeah.
should listen to it again. Imagine that being played, or they could just throw everyone and just play Mobius, and then teach every single one of these other games. This is how you make a boss fight team. That would be that would be funny. That everyone's like mind blown. Mobius.
Imagine they start the orchestra with that song. I'll be like, please.
It's pretty much audiogasm right now. Immediately, everyone is like, "What? What game is this? Xenoblade Chronicles 3?" Okay, I need to play it already.
They wear your best headset during the Game Awards live
Yeah,
stream. Wear your best headset just in case. Just in case. It
I'm pretty sure it's a Way of Life, but it would be cool if they
will
play
be
the
cool. Yeah,
Mobius
yeah.
theme, because I think that's the one that um surprised people the most when the
Yep,
music just
yep.
came out.
Same.
A Way of Life is awesome too, but it's a it's a it's a very Xenoblade Chronicles masterpiece. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you expect music like that.
Yep, yep. Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
Mobius is like out of left field. Just suddenly, why suddenly
yeah.
One Wing Angel start one? Imagine you're fighting the very first boss in Final Fantasy VII, maybe in the Shinra, the Mako reactor, and then suddenly One
Yeah,
Wing
yeah,
Angel
yeah.
start playing. How can you top that? You can't. You can't top that.
Mm,
But they did.
exactly,
There's even
exactly.
better
They,
music
they,
coming
they,
up.
they, Yasunori Mizuta, man, he should prove that he should win OST of the year
Yeah,
um, for the Game Awards. Best soundtrack, sound and design,
yeah.
score and music.
I hope,
Yeah,
man. I hope, man. I
he
feel like
should.
I hope a Japanese game wins some, especially like the music, the audio category. I think that would be
Mhm.
awesome. And that's all for the Game Awards. All right, let's wrap this up, Adri. So, finally, I want to thank Adri for being here. We went through 3 topics. Obviously, we spent the most time in the Game Awards, but it's been really fun sharing what we voted. So yeah, I want to thank Andrew for being here, and I want to thank everyone for listening. As per
No
usual,
worries.
listening whether you're watching it from YouTube or listening through the every typical place that you listen to podcasts, Google, iTunes, Spotify. Please continue to support us. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the usual stuff. And yeah, we will see you
Hmm.
again I believe next week. Let me double check. Yeah, next week should be okay. So yeah, I'll see
All
you
right.
everyone next week then. Bye.
Bye.